Hey, what's up guys? Welcome back to my YouTube channel, Halberry. Today we're going to be talking about movies, but first of all, I want to thank you guys for bearing with me. I know it's been a while since I last uploaded. It's been like a week. I'll explain. I think I'm doing this new thing where I upload one video every week. Once a week. And it's really good for my burnout. I always burn the hell out like I'm on fire, and it's really a problem with my creative juices. But I figured if I do once a week, I won't burn out all the time. So I'm just gonna be doing that. Okay, I'm just gonna once a week. This is two. This is one. Once a week. So today we're gonna be talking about horror movies, specifically my favorite horror movies. Oh my gosh, I watch a lot of movies. I have a letterbox. I'll link it down below. That's how you know I watch a lot of movies, is if I have a letterbox, and I do. So we're going to be talking about my favorite horror movies, 5 of them, and I love horror. Let's get, I already said all this. Let's get back into it. Let's just get right into it. That's back into it implied we were already there, but we weren't. I haven't even gotten to the movies yet. Movie number 1, Scream. Scream is a movie from like 1996 or something, and it's really old, but as someone who's seen a lot of horror movies, this is a pretty good one. Apparently it's a satire. Of like, you know, actual horror movies, but the thing about Scream is that it really rocks on its own. Like it's its own really good horror movie, despite being kind of a like a tongue-in-cheek one. It's got characters. It's got a villain named his name is Scream, and I think the characters, I forgot their names, but it's really fun, really cute, really scary, and good movie. Big fan. That's number 5. Number 4, The Amazing Spider-Man 2. This is a really scary movie. There is I don't know what to call him these days, but there's a scary blue guy. He's a big, he turns blue. He's not blue initially. He's a black guy. I think it's what the frick is his name? Forgot his freaking name, the actor. But he's black. But then he's blue. And I just, you know, I'm not afraid of the black person, but I'm really scared of this blue guy. Like, every time I watch the movie, I'm like, ugh. And if that wasn't scary enough, he fights Spider-Man. I love Spider-Man. He's my favorite character. I like Spider-Man more than anyone else. I like Spider-Man more than any of my friends do. And he's my favorite. Spider-Man, he fights the blue guy. I think his name is Electric. And Electric, he tries to kill Spider-Man. And as someone who loves Spider-Man, that's terrifying to me. How could he kill my favorite guy, my favorite superhero? But he doesn't. Eventually, he freaking dies, and he goes, oh, well, first he goes, oh, it's Electro time, I'm gonna electrocute you. But he doesn't. Well, he kind of does. But Spider-Man's suit is made of freaking rubber. So you can't electrocute rubber. That's the rule of science. And it's just a really cool science movie as well. It's science fiction, I'd call it. Horror, sci-fi. That's a good yes. I'm gonna call him that from now on. Number 3, Kong Skull Island. For the longest time, I was calling this movie Skong Skull Island. What an idiotic thing to do. It was me. I did it. I'm kind of an idiot, guys. It's kind of bad. I make a lot of mistakes every day. The other day, I thought House was about, in the show, was about a guy named House, which I think it is. But I thought he had a gun and he killed people and he was a doctor. Turns out, the doctor part was true. The gun part, not so true. He doesn't have a gun and he doesn't kill people. But just wait until I write my freaking fanfiction, guys. Just kidding. Fanfiction sucks and I hate everyone who writes it. Anyway, I also thought South Africa was just the southern half of Africa, but apparently it's a country And not only is it a country, it's like the bottom, like, sixth of the country. Sixth with the TH. It's not very big. It doesn't make any freaking sense to me, but bear with me, guys. So I'm stupid, but Kong Skull Island isn't stupid. This movie's perfect. Perfectly scary. It's really truly frightening and chills me to my bones and my core. But it's cool. And there's a big monkey and I think he like tries to punch them and stuff. He throws helicopters. He goes, Kobe. Oh, I shouldn't. That's really bad. I'm sorry. That's really, oh my God, I'm sorry. That was really, really bad. Because Kobe, the basketball guy, he died in a freaking helicopter accident. And King Kong threw a helicopter. And I said Kobe without thinking. Goodness gracious, guys. I told you I was stupid. Why didn't you believe me? You believe me now? Sure you do. I'm sure you do. Anyway, but he throws a helicopter in a normal way, not a weird, like, bad joke way, not offensive. It's cool, and it's really radical, but it's also scary. It's like, what if I was in that helicopter? I could have been in that helicopter. I could have been thrown by a big monkey. The frick? That's like a horrible thing to imagine. I don't want to be in a helicopter being thrown by a big ape. He, like, swatted at them, and then he threw them, and then I think he punched one. There was a few helicopters, if you couldn't pick that up before. He attacked them all in different ways. There's also these lizard things with skulls on them. I don't know what the frick that is about. Oh, I almost forgot. Today's sponsor, Wok Wok. There's this streaming service called Wok Wok. It's a streaming service. It's the same thing as like Max, where it came together with like, it was HBO and like the Discovery Channel. It was those two, and they merged to make Max. Wok Wok is a combination of the streaming service Poopy Tubu and what was the other one called? Blah Blah. It's cool. They gave me money for this video. I really appreciate that, guys. Thank you to Wok Wok for supporting me and for giving me money for my videos. Look, I'm casting a freaking spell right now. Ooh. The thing about Wok Wok is it's kind of like TikTok. You can watch any movie you want. Princess Bride, Skull Island, Scream, Amazing Spider-Man 2. You can watch any of those. But here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. The movies are in a vertical format, like on TikTok, and you can only watch 10 seconds of each movie. It's kind of like you scroll it. You don't pick a movie, you scroll and it'll show you the 10 seconds. Really, it's a movie recommendation feature. You just watch it and it'll show you, oh, you might like these movies, and it shows you a little clip to see if you're interested. But also, really, movies don't need to be longer than 10 seconds long to be movies. So really, you kind of get the idea out of the 10 seconds, honestly. So if you watch like Princess Bride on Wok Wok, you can just like rate it on Letterboxd, the 10 seconds you saw. It was probably the scene where he goes, "Inconceivable!" That's my favorite scene. Anyway, thank you to Wok Wok for the sponsor. I love Wok Wok. Use code BUTTSEX for a discount free trial of Wok Wok. I can't say it. It's kind of hard to say. Wok Wok. It's spelled WOKOWOK. Wok Wok. Anyway, number two. The Princess Bride. This movie's so scary. I don't even know what it's about anymore. I saw this movie when I was a kid, and there was like this old guy, and he was talking to this kid, and I kind of projected myself into the perspective of this child, because I was a child, and I said, I don't want no freaking old man talking to me. Crazy stuff, guys. Number one, The Incredible Hulk. There's a scary green guy in The Incredible Hulk. There's a lot of movies about him. There's a lot of movies with him, namely the Avengers franchise. And every single time I see him, he just gets scarier and scarier. He keeps, like, I think in the last Avengers movie, there was, like, this thing where he, well, here's the rundown on the Hulk. The Hulk is Bruce Banner. He's a human, but he gets really mad and he turns green and big and strong. And the thing about that is that he sometimes turns back into human, Bruce Banner. The thing they did in the Avengers movies is they kind of merged the two eventually. So it's Hulk's body with Bruce Banner's mind. And it's really, it's scarier than it was before. It's just like this, not only is this green guy, like green and guy, it's like now he can talk and talk to me and he can say scary things to me. What if Bruce Banner Hulk walked up to you and whispered in your ear, "Hey, I'm gonna fucking kill you." That was kind of a Joker tongue. You know the Joker? In The Dark Knight specifically, Heath Ledger's impression, he goes, "You want to know how I got these scars?" He has his tongue like that. I do lessons, by the way, impressions. So guys, that was my freaking list. I'm going to be talking more about movies. I got this. I got Shrek 3D. Get ready for the next, like, DVD collection update, because it's going to be a doozy. The thing about Shrek 3D is that I thought it was Shrek the movie in 3D, but it's an original thing in 3D. It's like another Shrek story, entirely in 3D, which is awesome, but it didn't come with 3D glasses because I got it from the thrift store. Fuck the thrift store. I fucking hate the thrift store. Well, guys, I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna peace out. It's time to go and watch some TV for me before I go to sleep at the bed night. In bed at night. So, remember my list. Watch these movies. Scream. Kong Skull Island. The Amazing Spider-Man 2 with the scary blue guy. Those are the big ones. I forgot the other ones. Princess Bride. And The Incredible Hulk. Watch those freaking movies, guys. They're really good. And bye. Bye. Yeah. Sorry, that was weird. Bye. I don't know. I feel like the intro should be better. Leave a comment if you want me to do a special outro for videos, like with a cool like. Guys, I don't know. So the video is over now.